Hey folks, I need to talk to you about something very important right now. So DMing women, it's crazy. Like it's just this crazy thing, and it doesn't make sense. Like I'll make a video about it, but I'm DMing right now, and it's hard to tell who's real and who isn't. Some of these are bots, some of these are scammers. I've talked about this before in my videos, and you really got to start out being like very bogus because there's no reason to talk about yourself a lot until you find out they're real. So, I told you I watch Playing with Fire a lot. He's got some new shorts out where he's talking about this stuff, and he says, "It's like I'm gonna message this woman. I don't know what to message her now because she's like sometimes they'll say that they live close to you, and then they don't, and they're full of crap. And sometimes they pretend they're like a prostitute, and that's not cool. And they want you to give them gas money, and they're not going to show up. Not like I've done it before, but I've been in that situation. I didn't do it. But where do you work? What do you work at? What do you work? Where do you work? Do you work? I should just ask her if she's a prostitute. I'm gonna ask her if she'd worked in OnlyFans. That's what I'm gonna do because I don't really care, but that's suspect. I don't know. Joke. I'll say joke after it in case she doesn't. But you got to find out they're real, and it's impossible sometimes. You're just wasting time usually. Like you're literally wasting time, and you're gonna have to like expect like nonsense to happen. And it's sad, but there's a will, there's a way, and you should just attack it like a monster and just like be like not a monster, but attack it like if you want it, you're gonna have to attack it. So you have to like go. So you live close by, like what's your schedule like? And that's all. And you find out. And now she's not texting me back, so that's suspect because she was texting me back instantly, and her like her Instagram. Let's look at her Instagram to see if she's bogus. It looks like she works on OnlyFans to me, and she has a Discord. So this looks suspect, but she has lots of posts, which is good. The more posts you have, more likely you actually are real. But it's not a lot of personal posts. Okay, she sent me the same dang. I don't know what's going on yet. We'll figure it out. She hasn't written me back, so that sucks. I thought maybe I had, I caught something. like I'm a fisherman. I don't know, but she's on Discord. She has 779 followers, and she's following 5,000 people. Probably fake. Let's just forget about her because I don't think that's real. So yeah, so I spend time just, but they'll say like, "Oh, that's close by where you live," because I told her where I live. Thinking about so now I'm getting Facebook messages from more fake bots. Oh wow! So they'll usually say like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I ignore it. And this girl said, "Happy New Year." That was an interesting thing to do. Oh, here's another one. Hi, thanks for accepting my request. So I befriended her on Facebook, and I asked her about something on a profile, and she seems to be a dominatrix, is what she's purporting. And I said, "What's this conference you went to about being a dominatrix?" Because I found someone there. Now she says, "I kind of don't get you. All right, let's unfriend because you're not responding to my question." That's easy. This is easy to do. But it's unfortunate that you have to go through this. It's very, very, very unfortunate that in order to DM women, you have to like unfriend these fake ones that are just scammers and stuff. It sucks. But hey, if there's a will, there's a way. So I unfriended her. Never gonna talk to her again. You could block them too. This one I'm gonna unfriend too. I'm gonna check out a profile real fast. I mean, her profile's okay. Like you could be fooled real easy. But she doesn't have a lot of pictures, and they look fake. They look like she stole them from. And when they say they're single in their profile, that's a big red flag. You know, they'll say in the profile, "I'm looking for a serious relationship," and they're bogus. So unfriend, confirm. Happy New Year to you too, you scammer. Let's see if I got a message here. Um, okay. Thank you for following me. There's any organizing advice in particular you may be looking for? So this woman has a job. She seems real. I'm gonna she has a business, so she's promoting her business. It says she's not far from me, so I'm just gonna message her and tell her I just wanted to be her new friend. No, I just wanted to meet you, and she seems real. She's promoting her business online. I messaged her like, "Hey, I like your style." Or what did I say? I said Colorado question mark. And I don't know if that video is still up on the web. I'll put it in the comments. I'll try to put these things I talk about in the comments as a reference because I am getting it from somewhere. I'm not just making all this stuff. No, I just wanted to meet you. What else should I say? What work do you do? Break hearts? I'm gonna say that. You gotta start somewhere. So try that. Are you a heartbreaker? Is that what you do for work? It's hard, man. Like none of this is easy, man. Like I feel for you, bro. But this one who said she lives close by, I mean, that's just what they do. These prostitutes and shit. You know, the prostitutes, not real. I'm gonna unfriend that one. It was a nice back and forth, but it's bogus. I know she's not real. Stupid, She's stupid. It's just a guy trying to get me. And sometimes they're good. They're really flirty and they're like, man, she might be a girl. But people can figure this out. This is 2023. They can figure out how to manipulate you and crap. And it's horrible. It's horrible to be, single and going through this. It's horrible. I should share this profile and just say this person's fake. I can block, I can restrict, I can report. I don't report anymore because why? Like they're stupid. What is restrict? I don't know what that is. I just want to unfriend. What the fuck? Following. Unfollow. Do you also want to remove? Yes. That's what you get because you're dumb. So it's very hard because a lot of these, like this woman who just messaged me, she wanted me to hire her for her business. And I'm like, hey, I just wanted to meet you, because I'm a lonely man. She's probably married or something. Or maybe it's a bot. I don't really know. But you can do this all day long. And if you're polite and stuff, you'll be okay. So I'm really thinking about adopting a cat today because I subscribed to a cat adoption place and now I see all these pictures and I'm like, I could go adopt that cat right now. All right. So I'm going to send a message to someone who's foreign because I'm tired of American women anyway. So I'm going to start texting foreign women. Really, really had it up to here. Like today, I was on Twitter and I talked to this woman with kids, and she's beautiful, and I want to get to know her, but she's posting like pictures of herself in a bra and saying, "Morning, everyone." And it's like you need attention. You don't need a man. You just need attention. And another woman said, "I'm not looking," when I've been talking to her for the past week. And she's like, "I'm not looking." So, okay, I'll drop you like a hot potato. I'll unfriend you too. And I don't know why they would say that because, I'm getting older. Everybody's getting older. Why would you say you're not looking unless you already have somebody? She didn't say she had a boyfriend or anything. So these American women are out of control stupid. Like I don't get it. And I hate to say that. I love American women to death, but they are so like they don't give you a chance to even be human. They don't. They're more concerned about themselves and they want you to be a knight in shining armor. I've experienced this so many times throughout my life. I'm in therapy for years just to understand why I go for the knight in shining armor role. And I'm not doing it anymore. That's for fucking sure. So I'm gonna message this foreign lady because she's got this emo thing. I'm continually like attracted to that for some dumb reason. God forbid they take the makeup off, then I'll be scared. Be like, oh, I'm dating Frankenstein. But yeah, I mean, men are superficial. We like looks, and that's it. And then these women come off like they just, oh, they couldn't possibly go out and have fun. They couldn't possibly think about like a fun thing to do with a man, and they put that on you all the time. Like I gotta, So all you gotta do. I read a book today. I'll put that in the links. I actually got one for free, so maybe it's still free. But they said, you have to value yourself. You can't, you have to value yourself number one. You can't give in to these women that are playing, damsel in distress all the time. It's ridiculous. I've seen that so many times. I know what it's like to be poor and not have money. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know. I'm not going to go back to that feeling. I'm going forward in life. I'm not going backward. What kind of compassion do you want me to have for you? You know, if you follow Andrew Tate, man, like you'll see like these generalizations, and that's why he's in trouble. But you got to listen to it a little bit because you'll run right back into it when you're on the superficial levels that I'm on, because I'm on the superficial level of fantasizing about a beautiful woman, and they'd rather play this game where like I'm a heartless whatever, and you should worship me like I'm a dark angel or some weird shit. And unless you are an emo girl, I'm not going to do that. So screw you. But you have to. Oh, I saw something else I should share. It's like you have to look for people who are vulnerable. Wow, this woman has a bot. No, they're just Instagram is weird. They keep re-messaging things I already saw. So you see how frustrating and horrible this is to try to meet a woman online. It's really crappy. So I'm gonna so I'm trying something different, and anybody who's foreign, I'm gonna start messaging them because I want to see if they're different. Because I keep hearing that just like people leaving California, that men are leaving America to find a woman who treats them well. So I'm not stupid. I'm gonna look into it. But don't get mad at me because I'm doing this. Because screw you. I'm so alone and single right now. I've been sitting on my couch all winter long doing this. I would say since September. And you know what? Like I talk about this in early videos on the live videos. All the things I talk about are in a playlist now, so you can check it out if you want to see online pickup I'm doing. I put it in a playlist. I would go to my coffee review and buy the coffee because help me out, man. It's gosh darn blogs. I got to blow up. But yeah, I mean, I've even been real with people and talked about things that I've experienced, and it still doesn't work. I'm not kidding. So you really have to value yourself and not give a fuck. Like if there was a woman standing in front of me yelling at me, I'd say, "There's the fucking door. Get the fuck out of here." If you don't know how to be pleasant, get the fuck out. You know, I don't need a headache. I get headaches without women around. Okay. So this one, I don't know if she's Ukrainian. I never seen this language before. CZY. Is that Czech? Moge. M-O-G-E. I don't, could be Polish. I don't freaking know. I've never seen this language before. I wonder how you put like questions when someone messages you on Instagram. I wonder how you do that. It's like, what kind of blog posts are you looking me for me to write? You know, like what, they're all promoting their business, whether it's music or OnlyFans or whatever. Okay, here we go. Hey, I like your style. Hand wave. And if she knows English, good. We'll be pen pals. Apparently, it's really easy to get a girlfriend from Czech Republic right now. And sorry, Ukraine. They're advertising that, like write letters to Ukrainian girls or Russian girls or whatever. I mean, maybe I would. If I had $10 million in my bank, maybe I would do that. And by the weekend, I'd have a wife. I don't really know. I'm scared of doing that. I don't think that's a good idea, honestly. I think you should not tell any of these women that you're going to marry them because I'll tell you this funny story. My best friend told me in high school. It was so funny. Like he had a serious girlfriend from high school and he married her. But one night we were all hanging out as buddies, and he's like, it's like and mind you, he's like 17, 18. He's like, it's like, cereal. And every day you don't want the same cereal every day. You want a different cereal. And it was just so funny. You want to eat different kinds of cereal every morning. You just want to have one. So he went through lots of stuff, and somehow he stayed with his high school girlfriend. And I don't really know the details of that, but that's pretty amazing that you can stay with someone special, even though you're going through these things where you want a variety. I've never experienced much much good stuff in dating, but maybe I just need a six pack. Some guy told me that he was right. You need a six pack to do this DM stuff. Look at my hair. I need to fucking I need to date someone who works at a salon. So yeah, I mean, see how boring it is. I had this like excitement for a minute. Someone messaging me, and I have nothing. You got to deal with it. You can't get frustrated. You can't get mad. Like it's stupid, man. But yeah, like all these women want is like for people to like them online. They don't want anything real. I'm not gonna give up this one yet. That she's real for sure, but she's taking really nice photos of herself, and I'm not gonna be one of those guys like, oh, I like that, even if I think it's funny. I don't care. Oh, I did it by accident. Whoops. Um, that's what happens when you're thumbing. Ah, she likes marijuana too. That's cool. I'm down. She didn't answer me though. That pisses me off. I sent this last night. You have to wait a couple days, guys. If they don't answer you, wait a couple days and you answer. Who dropped the ball on this message? You? Way to go, not message me back. What's the dealio? And you have to do that. You have to like say something. Yeah, a lot of these. This is a surreal experience. Okay, it's not cool. It's a surreal experience. It's superficial. I don't know how you're gonna meet someone real. I'm trying to do it. But yeah, I may have gotten to the point where I've messaged like 2,000 women now. I know I was at one point where I was messaging like 1,000. I was just doing it a lot, and then I chilled out. And all right, here's another one. What message am I gonna write? I don't know where she lives. in the finance though. That's cool. Maybe she'll fly me out instead of me flying her out. I just say, hey, I like your style a lot because it's so innocent. There's innocent ways to do this, and there's serious ways to do this. I'd recommend you do the hands off approach until it works. The funny thing is like you can like lose these all these women through the cracks. Like I can because I don't remember names and like you'll message so many women and you'll be like, who was that girl I was talking to? I don't even remember. And I had to find somebody this weekend and I did, but there's another one I lost completely. I'm gonna cry. But no, there was a girl. She had the she had like the emo weird goth thing going. And I think she had a boyfriend taking pictures of her, but she was talking to me and she didn't say anything about a boyfriend. But I'll never remember her name. And that sucks. But you go to search, and you're just like, who is that? Where is she? I screwed up. And I'm not gonna lie, I've sent messages to women from my past that I didn't get involved with, and that doesn't work. So nothing works. I'm sorry, nothing works. But if you're frustrated and you want to make something work, I would just say, figure out a simple formula like what I'm telling you, like, hey, I like your style from playing with fire. See, a lot of these girls are offering like pictures. They're like, "Do you want to buy my stuff?" I'm like, no, I want to meet you for real. A lot of people they send like three question marks. That's stupid. Don't do that. Just be like, hey man. Like you can wait a couple days and say, hey man, who dropped the ball on this texting stuff? Looks like you did, not me. And I've tried to like find people locally, and it's totally crazy. But they have like book now on like Instagram. Like you can book them for their business. Just if you want to talk, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that. I would be straight up and just be like, yo, look at this guy. I found a guy who's just showing off his gym pics. Really interesting. I think that works, and I'm gonna have to start doing it. I have to start taking pictures of myself half naked because I'll try anything at this point. I really don't care anymore. Like the people who care about the internet, kind of stupid if you ask me. It's kind of a joke, all of it. You know. But yeah, I haven't been doing it every day, but keep doing it anyway. Hey, can I make an appointment? No, I don't. I don't want a haircut. Hey, I like your style. It's easy. And if they don't want to talk to you, so what? I don't message them again. I'm not invested, and I just anybody who's unpleasant, I don't like them. So, and I drop them like a hot potato. I'm not gonna argue with you over Instagram about you and whatever you think. That's dumb. I don't know you. Stupid. This girl's a cosplayer. I love it. Wow. And it's funny, like sometimes 'cause you see like these women, and then you see like their friends, and you're like, oh my god, look at this girl's friends. But you gotta look for a little like a formula you can do so we make it easy. And then see, I don't really know what's going on here. Looks like this girl has a boyfriend, so I'm not gonna message her. But I like the women that dress up and stuff. I like it. I'm crazy like that. Oh, Russian girl. Hells yes. Do you like the Russian girls? Yes, I do. Skull. She just says skull. That's what I'm gonna do. and put a little drinky drink in there. I got this Mohawk guy. Maybe I should do that. Thumbs up, Mohawk guy. Skull. I'm gonna have to take a picture of that and show you that later. How to DM Russian women. Skull. Well, now you know what to do. Like, honestly, I wish I was in Bucharest like these other guys that are talking. It's real close to the war and everything, but screw it. I wish I was there. I'm not having any fun in America right now, but it'll change. Everything changes. You know, the best thing to do is learn how to talk to women out in public and be a gentleman and be like this super awesome guy who's got stuff going on. Hint, hint, buy my shirt. And I've had luck with this. It's crazy. I could become famous from this. I won't get into that story, but I could. And I guess the coffee caught up with me and I talked a lot. But yeah, don't judge me, man. Like, screw you. Like, more power to me for doing this. More power to you if you want to do it, and just be friendly. Don't be a jerk. Like, this whole idea of like you must be an a-hole. Like, until you read enough books and see enough videos, you won't understand what that is. Because what happens when you meet somebody who's like, yo, and they look at you funny and they go, yo, what are you about? And they look at you and what happens? You react to it. So it's just getting a reaction. It's not being a jerk to someone. It's getting a reaction. And maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to be genuine. You want to be like, look, I ain't fooling around here and I could take it or leave it. I mean, that's a much better attitude to have. Oh, I saw this great thing. I gotta post that too. Errol Flynn. So apparently, Errol Flynn, the actor. I mean, granted he had money. Granted he had a penthouse and parties. Okay, forget about that part. Okay, like he would invite the women would come over to his house, whatever, and he literally just sit there and not judge them, and they would just realize how awesome they were feeling because of the not judgment they got from him, and just like the acceptance, like like I love women, I love that you're over here hanging out with me, It was a win-win. So that's the way you should act. You don't be an a-hole. And I can't stress that enough. Because trust me, a woman will be a-hole to you before you ever be a-hole to them. It's happened to me so many times. They will just turn it on like a light switch and be a jerk to you for no reason. And like you didn't do nothing. So don't be an a-hole. Don't play that game. Be Errol Flynn and just be like non-judgment, So what? You work at OnlyFans. I don't care. No. Bored. I need something fun to do. Visit my website and be cool. Be cool. Stay in school. Be cool. Stay in school. Don't drool.